Squirrel Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Melanie.
I'm Aaron.
And we're back with Agatha All Along. Last time
we had flashback.
Yeah.
Which kind of proved it was not Agatha all along. It's been Teen.
It's been Billy.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's Billy.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's been helping with Agatha. I mean, he did come in and help her out of a tight situation she was in, right?
Right.
So, but, I mean, you know, she could pay him back a little bit.
But how has it been Agatha all along?
Maybe she's the reason Billy got in this other body.
Maybe.
See?
Yeah. Also, where's Tommy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Is there a Tommy?
I don't know.
Why is there a Tommy?
We had a poll.
When's there a Tommy?
And the poll was, did Tommy also possess a body? Is there a body out there that's possessed by Tommy? Okay. So we had 47% of people say he has not found a body. 53% say he has. So
Man, it sounds like nobody knows either.
it's a pretty even split.
Awesome. So no spoilers out there
I would guess
for that.
not.
Yay.
Woo, thank God.
Only for who he was.
There's a lot of comments that just say comics. So I'm guessing maybe there's like
Comic thoughts?
maybe there's like, you know.
Okay.
I don't know these kids at all from comics.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, this is kind of the era of comics that I didn't really check out in the Marvel Universe. Or I guess you should say the corner of. Like, there's a lot of corners of the Marvel Universe that I didn't really get into with the comics, you know?
I always prefer DC.
He's not a witch, so he can't possess a body by himself. He'd need someone to put him in it, so maybe he is just floating in the ether.
But then what happened to Billy? Billy wasn't a witch.
Well, he's kind of more like witchy, Scarlet Witchy, and then Tommy was more like Quicksilverly and fast, right? So like his is like more related to Wanda.
Because he could read minds?
Yeah.
Could Wanda read minds?
Yeah.
She could?
And control them.
Well, yeah, I guess, but she can just read them, right?
Yeah, but that's like more in that Wanda realm than the speedster. Someone that runs real fast.
She ain't got no spells that can go fast.
I don't think so.
She does, but then there's spells.
She's only got one that makes you go slow. Like she freezes you, which is the opposite.
And the one makes you spaghetti.
There's also a bunch of other comments, but a lot of them feel like they're cryptid. Like maybe people know stuff that we don't know, so I don't want to say them just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it just seems like people are very excited for this character to show up in the MCU. So I think that's awesome. I want to learn more. Let us learn more.
Yeah.
Is Wanda Maximoff really dead?
Yes. No. Maybe.
That's a very Agatha answer.
Hey, you want straight answers? Ask a straight lady.
That's different.
As a spooky house. Where the Salem 7 will show up while they're in the spooky old castle.
Pretty sweet.
There's a lot of room in there for
I see a place like that. I'm like, that's a cool place to fight.
shenanigans.
They got a drawbridge.
All right, so it is Maxine or Lainey, which one?
Whoa.
Maleficent and Alphaba.
Your path winds out of time. It's tarot. I know this, kind of.
Out of time.
Uh-oh.
And it starts.
Thank good.
Oh, you have a real gift.
Okay, this card hasn't really come up much for me, so.
What?
Oh.
What?
Good to know.
Dude, sweet.
That is super sweet.
It's about intuition, knowing which card to pull. And it's about interpretation, divining their meaning.
Eeny,
I like the nose prosthetic. Jeez, Agatha.
we keep at it until we get the right cards in the right spots or the ceiling runs out of swords.
I'm not sure how much math you did back in Salem, but that will take forever.
Oh, we still have some time.
Are we refilling the swords? Oh no!
That's
We're not refilling the swords.
the true.
Where are you?
I was falling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we both were.
Y'all underground? What's going on?
Where's Agatha? Where's Rio?
You told me that they
Teen.
were kicked us off the road.
The son of the Scarlet Witch kicked us off the road.
What? Teen is the son of the Scarlet Witch? How do you know?
So now she remembers?
I told you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So something else took over while she was falling? Like when she was out of the driver's seat, maybe?
Sure. Like, where did
You're
she go?
filthy.
Yeah. Fittingly, you and I had a very grounding heart-to-heart conversation.
Us? Really?
Okay, rude. 5 minutes ago, Lilia would never say something like that. Wispy.
Wispy?
Kooky.
Which is it? Am I wispy or am I kooky?
Oh.
A bit of both, if I'm honest.
Alice! Alice, don't try to save Agatha!
Yes, I love this plan. I just think that maybe we should find the ingredients first, though, right?
So is she remembering all of these?
Maestra? Ah, Cabisco. You are visiting.
Whoa. She's living through this.
How long has it been?
When I was a child, I experienced my life out of sequence. I would get these flashes, these gaps. Now it's happening again, and it's getting worse. Maybe because I'm close to the end.
Of the road? Like your full powers returning?
I'm not so sure I want it.
Jesus!
What are you doing? Did you not see imminent impalement in your future?
I love it.
Ah, jeez! Lilia!
Wicked Witch of the West and Glinda.
This classic witches. This is great.
Whoa! Ow! I thought we were cool. We are not cool, teenager.
Damn, using his full name.
Oh,
Teenager.
Hansel and Gretel.
Aren't you furious?
I mean, always, but collectively, we've moved on.
At your prompting, Dory.
Back off, Agatha, she's having a day.
That's her eyebrow.
Time is an illusion, right? So trust me when I say, you're not mad at the kid anymore.
What are you wearing?
I don't want to talk about it.
What am I wearing? So demeaning.
Hey, focus up, Calderu. We can be culturally offended later.
This is interesting. We're living through her, and we haven't gotten to this yet.
Yeah.
Are you the one who cast the sigil on me?
I saw what was going to happen to you that night. I saw who you were and who you would become. I knew you'd need time.
Gotcha.
We didn't even put any cards down!
What did I do wrong?
Make it stop! I won if I could! I hated this the first time!
Lilia's being weird again!
Lilia's being weird again.
Oh, and then this is the, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like we came to the right place. Are you all right, Mel?
Stop!
Back to the table.
You get any new intel on your mental walkabout?
I know what the next trial is.
It's Tara.
Why did you say that?
Because you're the one who told me.
Wait, so is this the now then?
This is kind of the now. I mean, there is no now. Time's an illusion, Melanie.
Time's an illusion.
This is one of the nows.
Oh, I want to make some lost references. Shh.
The Querent shuffles and cuts.
Lilia, we don't have time for this.
Shuffles and cuts.
What do you mean you don't have time for this? This is the trial.
Am I William or am I Billy?
Oh.
This is the safe passage spread. The first card is you. Next comes what's missing, the reason for your quest. Here is the path behind. Here is the path ahead. Of course you will face obstacles, preceding a potential windfall. You must overcome all to reach your destination. What, no snide remarks?
That sounded good to me.
She left her room. That's great.
You are the magician.
Huh.
You have enormous potential and the ability to turn all of your goals into reality. Very fitting.
You didn't tell me you did that.
Oh, no! Get off me! You know, we really hated each other from the beginning, but now... I love you guys. What am I missing?
Esatto. What are you missing?
I will fall.
Yes. What will you do with your remaining time?
Jen, wake up.
Oh, hey.
Whoa, okay.
What happened?
Let's go.
The son of the Scarlet Witch telepathically kicked us off the road. We sank beneath the surface, and now we're here.
Huh.
I have a lot of questions.
That's great.
I can see all the pieces falling into place. The gaps are filling in. I'm telling you now because in a few minutes I'm not going to remember any of this.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the way out? Off the Witch's Road?
Ah.
Seems obvious.
The 7.
Hide.
Oh, the 7 are here?
Cicadas. Cicadas.
Why are you walking backwards? Why are you so creepy?
They're wearing veils. They could just be walking like this. They think they're walking backwards, but they're not.
Time is an illusion. They're walking forwards, just it's happening backwards.
I hope you'll join me.
Why?
Because you are my sister in the craft.
Aww. I thought they were joking about losing them at the subway.
I'm assuming to be lost in the subway.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was reading for the wrong person.
gotta read for you.
I am the traveler.
Sweet.
I am
the Queen of Cups.
Now you see.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
intuitive. Collaboration, community, singular voices waiting to harmonize. I needed you. My coven. Full of fire, fights bravely.
Alice.
The path ahead. High Priestess. Tower reversed.
I remember her saying tower.
Oh yeah.
And finally, the destination.
Oh!
Ow.
Now you
Are
have
we
to,
back?
you have to go through it again.
There's no time.
In real time?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Don't you recognize me, Lilia?
Maria?
D-E-A-T-H. Death.
In the end, all roads lead to me.
Yo, it's death.
Oh my gosh. Look at that makeup.
Is.
Oh, crap. No.
Her path is death. Well, that's not good.
Well, it's
Unless it
one
just means
thing
to
that everybody shares, right?
I guess everyone gets there eventually.
Everybody's path is death.
Rio. She's death.
She's what?
The original Green Witch.
Oh, death, dude.
Gotcha.
She's death.
I'm not going before you.
You're the path ahead, Jennifer.
Lilia.
I loved being a witch.
Just stand behind.
Disaster. Destruction. Sudden upheaval. Like the tower. Upright.
Oh, dude!
Into the swords!
That's cool.
Dude, I used to play Magic the Gathering. That's how I would do it. Oh.
Tower in reverse.
She can really reverse it. Oh.
Sweet.
And she's falling. And she dies.
She can't just, like, find the tower card and...
They all fell.
No.
Dang it. Oh wait, she gets one more flash.
Let us begin.
Oh, she gets to do it all over again.
Well, see, Eric, there's a reason to write down all of those. But then they reminded you of all of them.
They did, yeah. I did enjoy the meta travel through the show, and then also through going back to the, I guess, the beginning of her witchhood. With I don't know who that person was, but that actress really brought it.
Yeah,
I love that.
I figured it was like either her mom or her grandmother or something.
Well, then I also
another
thinking
witch
like
that was training her.
if she's centuries years old, then and let's say that lady was centuries years old at that point, like she could be like, if they were related, like I'm just thinking about like the possibilities of witch generations, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like you could have like 14 generations.
Could be her great grandma.
Like it could, or it could be like her mom.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like in terms
the
of
generation just could be really long.
Yeah.
Not just like there's a lot of them.
But definitely someone within the coven.
Mm-hmm. So Rio is death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you the crazy smile?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean, she's been great so far, but she definitely has had a feeling of being completely separate from the other witches in the group.
And she did admit, I am the Green Witch.
Yeah. I'm not a Green Witch. I'm the Green Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original Green Witch. So Death is like the first, like, I don't know, I think of the Green Witches, they're like the harvesters, right? Like the, what exactly is their specialty? A Green Witch?
Like nature.
Yeah, it's like nature, like
earth.
like druidic, or you know, when I think about think of like seasons. You know, death being like a cycle of life. You know, I think it's interesting.
We also got the clue of then you get your bodies.
Yeah.
So I guess we
you
should
get
have
your
known.
power, I get my bodies.
We should have known all along. There was a lot pointing at that.
Yeah. I just remember that one time she was like, I hate ghosts. I'm like, why do you hate ghosts? Well, they, you know, but maybe she just hates people that stick around.
That don't actually move on.
They don't accept death or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Natural world and its energies is what it's focused on.
Okay. Yeah, and then having that be the theme of death being the common denominator that we all share, right? Like that's the, like, if there is one thing, it is that.
I like cutting through the episodes, like you said, but like there's elements of like things I didn't know was her cutting off and saying something different.
Yeah.
Like even the I love you guys, whenever they were all drinking, I thought was more of like a, we're all drinking and
Silly
this
moment,
stuff is kind of messing with us or whatever. And, you know, I thought it was going to be like one of those and they're kind of connecting, but that was when we first started, we all hate each other, but now, and then she trails off, it cut over to there. I'm like, I didn't even know that's what it did.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, it captured that feeling of, you know, I mean, what she was missing was a coven, right? Like a group of people. But it feels that, at least to me, it's communicating that thing where it's like, you don't know the good times until you're out of them.
Sure.
You know? So she kind of gets to like almost replay the moments that made them a group or a coven in a way that I'm kind of jealous of. You know?
Yeah.
Jealous of and also thankful that I get to experience time in a linear way.
Sure.
Right, because she's like spewing all of this information all at once to Jen and just like, now remember all of this because I don't know when this is going to stop.
Sure.
Yeah. Like experiencing it again with him, like it's, but she also like didn't experience it the first time. Like she like goes away. She doesn't know it's there. She's getting those gaps in her memory and stuff, you know? So there was like that time that was lost. She just kind of like got it back at the very end.
Yeah.
And I guess she did warn Jen that she was going to die soon, right? Because she's like, it just keeps coming on faster and faster. And I think it just means that my road is going to end.
Well, yeah, she said about being at the end. And yeah, Jen was debating between it being the road or death.
Yeah.
But I think she maybe killed the Salem 7. I mean, they all got stabbed by swords in the ceiling.
Stuck. Yeah.
Yeah, if witches can be killed in a trial, that would
Yeah.
That would mean that they're all dead.
If those swords were dangerous and could have killed the witches, then they should kill those witches.
That's how Shang Tsung died in Mortal Kombat. He was kind of like a witch, you know? And they all got the same thing. Fall into spikes. So I buy it.
Interesting.
How could you not make that point? That's just a great point.
I'm nodding. Like, I can see it.
Multiple points.
Yeah.
Through the body.
Yeah, she fell right in the middle, too. That's where all of them were sticking out, like in a really tight circle.
Yeah. But no, I thought whenever Jin said we lost them back at the subway, I thought that was just one of Lilia's premonitions. That makes no sense. What subway is here?
Yeah, I didn't see any sandwiches. You don't know. It could have been any. Like, I don't know what she was talking about.
They're all starving.
But then you get it too. I did like that Jin came with her. Like, we're sisters in the craft. That moment was really sweet.
Yeah.
I was waiting. Like, I thought maybe she like stood there waiting for her to say something, but I thought maybe she's like, I hope you come with me. I was waiting for her to walk away and for her to have to decide, but I was like, what if she just was like, no, and just walked off? But yeah, I'm glad that they stuck together.
Yeah.
Even with all the randomness, like Jin had to have been so confused with everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Her being so wispy and kooky.
Which is it?
That was one I wrote down where I'm like, that's weird. Okay, that must be something from the future that she's seeing, you know. But there's so many more than I thought there was, I guess. I like the way they all kind of came together.
Yeah, me too.
Like us, like living through it with her, and like it was confusing as well. I was like, how did they get here?
Yeah.
You know, why are they tackled and she's this good witch lady or the fairy godmother or whatever she was meant to be, you know?
Yeah, I guess it could be fairy godmother.
I think they were all like Disney.
Yeah. Like archetypes, you know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, not archetypes.
Direct references.
Maleficent. Yeah. I think there was like the Snow White, like.
Is that who it was that?
The one with the poison apple. I think Jin had an apple.
Okay.
I think she was meant to be her.
I thought it was Hansel and Gretel's of shoving, you know.
Yeah, and then was Han Agatha? Is that like Wicked? Is Wicked Disney now, or is that meant to be like Wizard of Oz? Or?
I think it's just the Wicked Witch because she looked a lot more developed into.
I guess Wicked and Wizard of Oz is the same witch.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, it's the same world, right?
Yeah.
That's why I thought she was Glinda, the good witch.
Yeah, but she could have been fairy godmother.
Could have been.
So that's cool.
Yeah, she did have the.
But Rio's costume was better.
Rio's costume is really.
It's pretty
Death's
sweet.
costume
that
is
was
really
terrifying.
Her knife thing is like, that's Death's knife now. Like, holy shit.
Well, that's why it's curved.
I thought she was just cool, but like,
so,
she's got like.
Is that like the knife of Cain then? Like, does that come back into it with that being Death and it has that curve to it?
I do want to see her with a giant scythe now. Damn it.
I did like Catherine Hahn, like when she first came in was the witch.
Yeah.
She's doing like.
Oh yeah.
Like these things and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
so
like,
funny.
She's having so much fun on set.
Oh, she's hilarious.
It really gives the feeling of, especially with these kind of like, we build a set for this episode. It gives a feeling of like a stage play to me.
It does.
And these characters are like filling into roles, you know? Something very theatrical about the events that are happening. I really enjoy.
I really did like her as the Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Like, because, I don't know, to me she kind of resembles Idina Menzel, which played Elphaba in Wicked. So I'm like, yeah, it is very suiting.
Gotcha. So it would seem like Billy or William, I'm not sure which, but...
We didn't get the answer!
Yeah. The first time he used his abilities was whenever he took over their power and sucked them into the mud. He said that was the first time he's done that?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Well,
I don't know if he took over their power or anything, but yeah, that's when his power did stuff.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't have saved Alice. It didn't work.
Yeah.
But did he actually admit that, or was that in one of the broken times that did not actually happen that everyone else saw?
All those times happened. Mm-hmm. He said that. He was reading her mind. So everything we saw all really happened. There was never a time that I don't think happened.
They just happened out of order.
Yeah. So it was just confusing to us because like, what is going on? But they happened out of order for her, but in order. We saw her order.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Agatha didn't actually pull her out of the floor then. It was just Agatha standing over her after they fell.
Yeah, she had tackled her to save her from one of the swords falling or something.
Yeah.
And then we jumped in during that part, which was her first time being in that room. And then later on, we saw them walking into the room.
Okay.
So it's just it's weird because like we're following her jumping through time. So she's confused, so we're confused. And then eventually, like now, because we've all kind of kept going through, we've pieced it all together between everything. So you could watch this in like all the other witches' time. Like as if Jen was seeing what was happening. Or you can follow Lilia and hers keeps doing this.
Yeah.
The Maestra reminded me of the lady from the quarry.
Yes, it does.
Very much so.
The core that's being played at twitch.tv/blindwave
By Melanie
on Scream Stream.
And Baba. Because
again.
we wouldn't get
You
through
had
it
the-
without each other.
You had the tower card.
And they don't think you can scare them.
Shut up.
You made the title that last night.
Oh yeah, because I can change the titles.
You can.
I should have changed it after.
I really enjoyed Lilia's actress's command of the tarot experience. But she did a really good job. And I love the tarot card like holder thing they put it in.
Yeah.
Like locks it in.
It's like a stencil that you
That's so cool, but I kept thinking how I don't have fingernails and I can never get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it's so cool. I want to like do that for like Magic the Gathering, and then when you tap your card, it like locks it in.
You push a button and it's like a.
How you gonna turn it back?
I don't know. Like, there's be like a dial or something that you can like.
Yeah,
you just push a button and it's like the rotating mechanism at a
Yeah.
head. You just push it once and it rotates 90 degrees. You push it again and it rotates back.
That'd be sweet. Aaron, figure out how.
I think what you do is you do it and you can like, and then when you start your turn, you push that button and everything that's tapped untaps.
Oh, so they're all spring loaded?
Yeah, because at the beginning of your turn for magic, everything will untap.
Hell yeah,
and now
dude.
you go ahead and play. So,
spring loaded, so then whenever you hit it too hard, it just right into your opponent, right?
Well, I was thinking they would just spin on their center.
Oh.
And they wouldn't actually like fling off, but
It's more fun, right?
I think we have a good idea.
I guess, yeah. If you do like
pitch it to Wizards.
extreme magic.
Tell them to make the Pokemon TCG Classic that they made, but make a magic one and then does tapping. You don't have to have all the poison counters and the things like that. You just have like.
That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
But what about cards that you can like that you can tap and turn, and then you can also like reset in the middle of a turn? You wouldn't want to reset all of them.
No.
So you have like a master switch, and then like an individual switch to reset.
Or can you just like untap the ones you want to, but like when you're starting your turn, you want to untap everything. That's why you have this switch because it does all of them at once. I don't know. Back to the drawing board.
So, do you think the question, am I William or am I Billy? Like, I can understand why that kid might go through it, but how much do you consider it? Like, I didn't even think about that until he said that at that moment. I realized, like, oh no, that's a really interesting question. Like, I just imagined, no, that kid's dead, he took over his body, but what if it's just like that kid was going to die, somehow mingled with the spirit of this thing, and it changed him somehow, and it's just this kid believing that he's that thing.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be
one or the other.
One or the other. It could be both.
It could be both. I get you. It was such an interesting question that I just did not even think about.
Well, the trial definitely thought it was interesting because it stopped.
Yeah, it stopped everything.
It's like, let's figure this one out. Let's work on it.
Yeah.
And then when he got the Sun Fortune reunion thing, like that was a moment for him that he's like, like I don't know how much of that we should read into is like this is real.
Sure. Yeah.
But
yeah,
Aaron's thing is bad
because it's like son instead of like brother or something.
Well, the sun was the card, but she said good fortune reunion. He was like reunion.
Yeah.
Thinking about Tommy, I would imagine.
I would imagine so.
But my thing is, so the sword was gonna fall right on her, right? Did she rewind time, or how did she survive that? Because she never stood up from.
No, that's when Agatha tackled her.
Yeah, Agatha.
We already saw that. We saw that beforehand.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I was saying, like, you gotta
filter those previous times in.
We can watch through as Jen experienced it.
Yeah.
And I think you'd follow it better that way. But because we're here with her and then jumping to the end when we're falling, and then coming back here to being tackled, and then coming back here to talking to Jen, Like it's like, wait, what happened here? But
Well, I thought the tackle happened before that, like whenever they walked into the room, the sword. So okay, I see now.
But the sword that was still wibbling was in the chair.
the one that she was trying to get out, because she pulled one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before she sat down and started.
Yeah.
But then she went to pull the other one out, and that's when he was trying to help. And then they switched over to being like, "This is for me, not you."
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's her trial that she has to do.
I've really enjoyed the various like classes of magic that we've gone through in this season.
That's all we needed: divination, protection. What's Jen's? Potion making? I don't know. Herbology? I don't know. She had something.
Yeah,
I forget what it was
potion
called.
Protection?
No,
that was
Alice.
That was Alice.
Yeah, I'm not right. That.
Divination, Blood Witch.
Yeah, Jen's potions. You're right.
And whatever Agatha is.
Yeah.
I think my favorite joke was like
wild card.
Teenager, use his full name.
Yeah, I did enjoy that one too.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, we also need a poll, right?
Yeah.
Poll for this week. Billy asked the question of who he is, and they said it was a good question.
Yeah.
So we wanted to ask you guys, who do you think he is? Do you think he is Billy? Do you think he is William? Do you think he is both of them? Calvin, what's this called? Billiam. Or do you think maybe he's like neither of them? However that works.
Yeah.
I think that's all the options.
Like I think it's Billy, but I might like if it's William more. Damn.
I think they're both in there, like in a Get Out fashion.
Yeah.
In a Get Out
I got
fashion.
thoughts. I gotta go to blindlight.com and wrap the poll.
Oh.
Poll!
Muscle memory.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this reaction and discussion for Agatha. And we'll be back next week with the finale of the show. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on that. And you can find full length and the poll over at blindwave.com. You already voted, Eric?
Yep.
There you go.
I interacted with the poll I haven't made yet.